What the heck? Okay, cancel. This is a day that the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. This is a day that the Lord. Okay, I wanted to make sure I had sound. I don't know what happened. But welcome, Andrew. Do you have a question for me today? I'm doing good. I don't work tomorrow, so today is like a day off. So I'm trying to chill here. It's not cold. Okay. Oh, excuse me. It's not cold where I'm at, but I'm trying to be in the vibe. I've got this blanket that reminds me of a candy cane. It was a gift years ago. This was a gift years ago. Hot cocoa and chill. The inspiration for the name of this live. And I'm trying out Starbucks hot cocoa peppermint, which was also a gift this year. I'm not crazy over it though. My 25-year-old self. Mm. I don't know. I was very happy with the decisions I made from 25 on up. Maybe to not have sold my. What was I driving back then? My truck that I was about to buy. I should have kept it. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Oh, and to resign from a job. That I should have resigned from a job. Those are the only two things I can think of. Because, y'all, I was on the right track for the most part. Hello, Pug. You've been here before, haven't you? But I don't know what name you used to use. Yeah. Y'all, I'm going to go turn off my light real quick. Hold on, because it's bothering me. Yeah, the light in my face was bothering me. I know the lighting's bad now, but. Echo! It has been a while. How have you been doing? Take care. Have a great day. I think you're the same Echo. I don't remember. I don't know your names now that I see the unique name. Hi, Daniel. Andrea. Hello. So yeah, I'm trying to chill. Andrew says, have you been reading anywhere in the Bible particularly more than normal? Like the Lord has been pulling you in that direction more recently? No. I probably should read more than what I am. But no. What about you? Okay, then you're not the echo, I know. Hello, Daniel. But welcome to my live stream anyways. Andrea wants to know if anyone has a WhatsApp. Andrew says, cool, I read just whatever I am led to, be honest with you. Yeah, I am reading my Bible in order. Sometimes, though, I am led to go read certain scripture in addition to reading my regular, planned section. I'm like trying to figure out what am I trying to say. Luke 6:35, but love ye your enemies and do good, and ye shall be the children of the highest. All right, light. Andreas is going to give out her number. Andrea? Is Andrea a girl or a guy? I can't really see that picture. I'm going to miss the diva when I scroll. Hello, CLG. Andreas is a guy. Oh, okay. Hey, Lively Cuts. I'm glad you're able to comment. How are you, my friend? How are you doing? I am here trying to chill. Someone just came in here that looks familiar. You know what, Lively? I cannot complain. Life feels a little tiny bit good, settled-ish. Just really trusting in the Lord, Doing the best I can. Yeah, if y'all type in a language I don't understand, there's no sense in you being here. Amen, says Andrew. I cannot believe it either. I can't believe it. It is not the December I planned for. Like, seriously, out of my whole entire life, this is the worst. How do I want to say it? The most confused I've been, the most discombobulated I've been. But we're going to make the best of it. Hello, 2742. Thank you, Andreas. I don't know what Christmas is going to look like. I'm trying. Okay, so what we do is we get together at my brother's house for Christmas Eve. because I'm not married. I don't have in-laws. I only have one child. So we usually get together at my brother's house. He's got kids, he's got grandkids. But I don't know. I don't know if my son wants to go because of his situation. And so if he doesn't want to go, I'm staying home. I will be staying home Christmas Eve, even though I don't want to, but I will. What are y'all's plans for Christmas? Yep, Stuart. Exactly. December is my birthday month. I know exactly when December is. December is when I like to. No, that's not true. December is one of my favorite months of the year, but it's just a different kind of December. Billy, you're probably a child and you do not belong here. Please leave. Andrew says, I don't celebrate Christmas. I think it's the copycat of the Bible holy days. Just my opinion. I enjoy Christmas because, regardless if it is really Jesus Christ's birthday, it's like extra special. Celebrating Jesus with lights and a Christmas tree and so many festivities, all because of Jesus. Yes, very true. Respect others' beliefs. Hi, Kevin. Yeah, everybody will do what they want. Some people don't celebrate. I know some people who say they don't celebrate, but they are very open to receiving Christmas gifts. Which, I don't know, that makes me, I guess, like you said, everybody does what they want. All right, Andrew. You can see my eyes, isn't it dark? The day I do not celebrate Christmas will be a total bummer because it's been a big part of my life. Kevin says Michael Jackson versus Martin Luther King. Twerk off, who would win? I don't even know what that kind of question that is. Oh, you are. You haven't finished shopping. Yes. I was on a budget too. And I wasn't sure if I was going to get gifts or not. But I decided to do like $15 to $20 budget. And I was able to find some good stuff per person. And I don't buy for a lot of people, but I was able to buy some good stuff. One thing I have not done this year, y'all, is buy myself a birthday gift. It has to do with me being on a budget, but more so, I'm just not in the mood for celebrating. I want all that time and energy and money to go towards my son getting better. I usually buy myself a Christmas gift. Didn't do that this year either. Andrew, I have turned down free stuff in general. So yeah, I think I would. Immediate family, yes. Yeah, I have turned down free stuff. I mean, free gift, free stuff. Isn't that pretty similar? Hello, Vikings. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Y'all, I'm kind of, extra grateful today because I went to work. I was the only one in my particular office because a lot of folks use their vacation or whatever time. And I was not, I get antsy whenever I'm like the only one. That's what I noticed in this particular situation because usually there's a lot of people at work. And to know I was the only one, it was kind of scary. But about almost 2 hours left of work, I got a phone call. Vanessa, you can go home. Don't worry about anything. Your timesheet, you're going to be paid. I was like, thank you, thank you. Oh, you haven't cared about getting gifts. Yeah, that is true, right? It's so fun to see others enjoy. The problem with that though, I, I'm an overthinker and it's like I don't know if people really do like what I give them. And so I don't know. I'm like, okay, why am I buying gifts? Because usually, what people want, like, say you ask them, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? They want expensive stuff, y'all. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you for the comment. I'm not going to the gym though. Andrew says, if I am being honest, the only reason I celebrated holidays when I was younger was because of family. As I get older, you see what it really is all about. This is what I think, Andrew. Every day is about what you want it to be. I could have a celebration for Jesus every single day if I could afford it. You know, I would. Um, but like you said, everybody to each their own. Brandy is still here. I'm glad you like being here. Arnold says, love from India. I'm doing good. Oh, thanks. Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you, Andrew. Take care as well. I try to put thought into my gifts and not just do, because it's like I I try not to give money. I try not to give gift cards because it's like there's no meaning to that. There's, like you said, there's no thought. Okay, Brandy, I see. 9760. I am doing well. No, I'm getting stronger without going to the gym. I've been going up and down the stairs a lot in the past 2 weeks, and I am my legs are very strong. It's crazy. It's crazy how, when that just goes to show that when you stick to something, you're going to build endurance, you're going to build strength. I have no choice but to go up and down the stairs right now, though, because my child needs me and he does not want to stay downstairs. He wants to stay upstairs. Hello, Rift. Yes. I was saying, I believe that every day is going to be what you want it to be, what you make it. You give things power. It's your choice if you want to give something power or not. I choose to give power to Jesus Christ. And I would love to celebrate him. You know, the way we celebrate Christmas, I would love to celebrate Jesus every single day if I could afford it. But the light bill does get, I'm sure it does affect the light bill quite a, it probably makes a difference when I turn on my Christmas lights. Uh, and yes, I am in the USA. Yes, I have faith in my God, who is Jesus, who is the Holy Spirit. No, let me stop singing like that. But yep, if I did not have faith, y'all, I would be a. This sounds bad. I would probably be on the news doing something horrible if I did not have faith. Because life is hard, there's a lot of struggle, and I can only get through it with Jesus Christ, who strengthens me, and with God, who makes all things possible. Phil, what do you mean? Okay, what do you mean I believe? Can you be a little bit more specific? Hey, Darlene, how are you doing? I'm trying to look at something real quick. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not Darlene. That's 333. From far away, your profile picture looks like someone who goes by Darlene. But now that the names are so unique, if you haven't been here in a while, I don't know who you are. But if you come here often, I know what your name was before that unique name was in there. It makes total sense, right? Why is there no light in my room? Because I turned it off. Why else? Because it was right in my eye vision and messing with my eyes. Hello, technical. Let me look at that. Do I have plans for Christmas? Yeah, to remember Jesus Christ. Okay, you understand what I'm saying, technical. If the light is in my vision, it bothers me. Especially when I'm sitting here trying to read the screen with the light in the background. Do I make sweets? I have not. By now, I would have been made sugar cookies. I would have made, I don't know what else. But I have not made anything. Phil says, God will never give you more than you can handle. What I meant by you believe, you must not only say you have faith and do not follow his commandments. God will never give you more than you can handle. Let me see if I understand what you're saying, Phil. Are you asking if I follow Jesus Christ, who is the truth and the way to everlasting life? I don't just say I think that's what you're trying to ask. Yes, I follow the commandments as best as I can, but I am human. And sometimes I get off track. Oh, your eyes start itching. Hey, Zucky. Oh, really? I did not know that. 3-3. That y'all like to make pastries with coconut. I learned something. Thank you. Technical. Okay, so yes. Ever since I was 9 years old, I've been trying to live a life of excellence, following Jesus Christ, making the Holy Bible my foundation, which meant that would clash with my parents, because my parents weren't the best, they weren't the best Christians. And so it was interesting. Oh, thank you, Phil. I do try to be nice because I want to get to heaven. It doesn't come very natural. I have to be mindful of what I say, mindful of what I do, because my human self wants to sometimes speak without thinking. And sometimes it's a lot of times it's okay just to be quiet. Listen and be quiet. Listen, be still. And don't waste your time and energy. But yeah, it's been a while since I really had time to chat. And I'm trying to make that time because this for me is relaxing, even though it looks like nobody's watching. It says 0. My child is almost an adult, I'll say that. Hi, Jack. Okay, now it says there's one person on. Flame Warrior says, God bless you. Repent. Believe in the gospel of Jesus Christ. He died for you. John 3:16, John 14:15. Revelation 20:10, Matthew 8:12. This is gonna break, y'all. I'm using this mug for the first time, but it is about to crack right here. I mean, it is cracked. So I have to be very careful. Hot cocoa and chill. And it's not very good hot chocolate either. Thanks for being here, Jack. Flame Warrior says Jesus has a plan for your life. He wants to prosper us, and he wants to give us a hope in the future, which is from Joshua. Will never leave us nor forsake us. He will give us eternal. Oh, Jeremiah. Sorry. Was it Joshua or Jeremiah? Yeah, that's one of my favorites, but I'm not very good with remembering the scripture chapter and all that. There's over 500 witnesses that testified of Jesus. They died for what they knew was true. No one dies for a lie. We also found his tomb and the nails that on him. Yeah, you're preaching to a believer over here. But go ahead in case someone comes on and they don't know this. Hey, Cornerstone. I was thinking about it because none of us are perfect. Wouldn't you say we are all lukewarm? Because no one is perfect. I don't know. I was thinking about that a few months ago. I don't know if I've gotten to the Gospel of Thomas yet. I don't think so. So it's not fresh in my mind. Don't regret following Jesus Christ. Amen. Phil, it depends. It depends who wants to know. Where are you from? How old are you? How much money do you make? What do you look like? No, I'm kidding. But it does depend. It does depend on who's asking. Flame says that's not actually scripture. Christmas has a pagan nature. Well, this is what I just said, Flame, because I think you joined after. Every day is going to be what I choose it to be. Whatever symbol, it doesn't matter what it is. It's going to be what I want it to be. For instance, the rainbow. I enjoy the rainbow. The rainbow is a promise that God gave to us. Because the LGBTQ community uses the rainbow doesn't mean I'm going to stop using it. Doesn't mean that if I have a rainbow means I support that LGBTQ community, because I do not. Do you know what I mean? And I choose to celebrate Jesus Christ. I'm not going to stop celebrating Christmas. Oh wow. Are you doing a copy and paste from somewhere, Flame? That is a lot. Cornerstone, you didn't hear me say that I have not recently read Thomas, so I cannot explain that to you. You'll probably have to go on to somewhere else. Hey, John 3:3. I'm gonna take out Flame. I'm sorry. If you want to have all that stuff, you should create your own channel and put it out there, all right? I'm sorry, y'all. That's kind of to me considered spamming. Hello, Herman. Yeah, at that point, go get your own channel, Flame Warrior. You'll probably be able to reach more people that way. Y'all, I'm drinking this hot chocolate that I don't even like, but I don't like to waste things. Bill says, why does it depends on financial statutes? I am a mature, respectable man. Just curious to know about a very polite, classy lady. I was kidding, Phil, but the most important to me is location. If you're not anywhere close to me, then it's a waste of time to ask me the question. That's where I was really going. But I like to be silly sometimes. Herman says, apparently a Latina. What makes you say that? Yeah, I'm trying to even y'all, I live in Arizona. It is warm. Where's my phone? But I'm trying to make it feel like cozy. Got a blanket. Oh, okay. My hair and my skin gives off Latina vibes. Well, thank you, Herman, for your compliment. Y'all, I follow Jesus Christ, but I want to have fun. I try to have joy in my heart. I don't take things seriously, and sometimes that gets on people's nerves because usually what they're talking about me has no importance to me, so I don't take it seriously. Now, if you want to talk about Jesus Christ and the Holy Bible, I, will I will be attentive, I guess. Yep, I'm a Christian woman. That is that's the whole reason I started my YouTube channel 5 years ago. I prayed on it. I prayed on it. I'm like, Lord, I am afraid to start this channel. I'm afraid of what people will say, make fun of me, blah, blah, blah. And the Lord is like, be bold because you are wonderfully made. And slowly I started to, was it fast or slow? I don't remember. To make it about Christianity as the foundation of my channel. It's my everyday life as a Christian woman because I put God first. So I define myself as being Christian. Hi, Brandy. Hello, 3638. Oh, thank you. It's nice when someone says, "Oh, you're so pretty." It really is nice to hear that. Thank you so much. Liam, you found you found my new live. I know for some reason that first one I could had no volume. Okay. BTW is from Greece. Adenta is from Ghana. All right. One thing for sure, I will never make fun with people that belongs to God because one night I saw what God can do to those who make fun of his servants. Really, Herman? Wow. Liam. Okay, y'all. One thing I'm doing or not doing. Can you see my white hairs? It's probably going to become more and more prominent because I don't like coloring my hair. It's a pain in the butt. Okay, it takes too much time. I do it myself because it's cheaper. But it gives me confidence. It makes me feel, I guess, pretty. But y'all, if you don't know, my son got hurt and he cannot walk right now. He had surgery. And if he can't walk, because walking obviously gives us joy, I'm not going to color my hair. And it gives me joy to color my hair until he can walk. So I just wanted to share that. Tell me, how did so many gods exist back then, but we can't see one now? I don't know, because I only know of one God, who is Jesus Christ, who is the Holy Spirit. So I'm not sure. Does anybody want to entertain 3638's question? Hello, PGE. Yes, of course I believe what is in the Bible, the Holy Bible, which is the Old Testament and the New Testament. Hi, Stephanie. You think I'm in my low 30s, Brandy? Wow. He got hurt in baseball. Y'all, that was heartbreaking as a mother. But even more specific, as a single mom. I didn't have no one to cry on. I didn't have anyone to tell me it's going to be okay. It was just me and having a conversation with Jesus. I was like, I can't do this, Jesus. I can't do this by myself. But he's like, yes, you can. You are bold and you're courageous, and you will be okay, and your son will be okay. Liam says, I don't follow the logic of how you can't color your hair until your son recovers, but that is very sweet. Yeah. He can't walk right now because of his injury. He's losing out on all the joy of baseball, playing basketball, going to the gym, running up and down the stairs. And as his mother, I want him to know I'm struggling with him, I guess. To say it in other words. Earl is back. I don't know what Sanjeet is saying right now about Mother Mary. Herman says he is kind, he is merciful, but one night I literally called for his name, and it was a night shift in the middle of nowhere. And when I saw his evil creatures, I called for God's help. I stopped making fun of his property since that night. Interesting. You know how it's kind of, I don't know, it's just my thing. It's my vow that I'm making. It's similar to people who have cancer and they chop off their hair, and so their family, friends chop their hair off along with them. I guess it's kind of like that, y'all. Is he wheelchair bound? If he had a wheelchair, yes. But he's sitting in his room. He goes between sitting on his bed, elevating his foot, to sitting in his desk chair with his foot propped up. I'm not a practicing Catholic, so no. I'm a Christian woman, doesn't mean I'm Catholic. Thank you, Liam. Yeah. I cannot tell you. I can't even explain how everything has been going since my son got injured. From the moment I saw my baby boy could not get up I wanted to take his pain from him. I wish, I could have taken his injury from him. I cannot explain it. This is the first time this has happened. But you know what? We have to trust God that his timing is perfect, that this was all part of his plan. Yep. Okay, y'all still here? I feel like I'm talking to myself when I don't see any comments coming through. Phil says, I understand very well, but this is not the right place for private info. It's not the right place? What is so private about what I just said, Phil? Sometimes it's hard to stay with your guys' conversations. Oh, okay. If you want to give him a gift. Oh. 3-3 says right now you are so emotional connected. Liam says, I would suggest this is the first time you have seen your son have a significant injury. This shows he is built well and you have raised him very well. Yes, a lot of doctors and even people that I've talked to were very surprised to say, wait a minute, he's never had a broken bone, nothing until now? I'm like, no. This is a first for us. He doesn't have a broken bone, it's fractured. But there's a little, other stuff. And so the doctor, which is an orthopedic, highly suggested surgery. So yeah. Can you see my baby? No. He don't like to be on here, so no. Brandy, what are you saying? No, I'm not giving a stranger a kiss. I wouldn't give Santa Claus a kiss either. Nope. Any suggestions for what? I think I'm very weird or old-fashioned when it comes to even hugging someone. I am not a hugger, especially with a stranger. Wait a minute. Who do you want to receive a gift or you want to give a gift? Phil? Because now I'm a little confused. Anyways, y'all, I originally was going to make this, and maybe did I still do it? Hot cocoa and chill. And I was going to ask, which the question was up in my first slide, but y'all could not hear me. And I think it was because I put the question up. What is your favorite hot chocolate? Oh, hey, Sean. Well, apparently on here you can give gifts to me. I do have my Cash App in my profile. So, because people have said they wanted to give money before, so I decided to put my Cash App on my profile page. And then you can also hear. Hi, Jolly. Liam will give hugs. Hi, Jolly. Sean, why would you... I don't know what Sean just put in there, but it went hidden. I'm doing good. I like when I can have the time to come on here for a live stream. Yeah, I have not turned on a Christmas movie today. Money you can touch. Yeah, Cash App would be the quickest, I guess. It comes right away. Merry Christmas to you, Jolly. What else? What else? It's supposed to rain. I need to pay attention because my son has his bedroom window open. Let's see. What did I want to look up? Y'all, why did I turn my phone on? Oh, the weather. Let me see if it's gonna rain. Oh, it's supposed to rain at 4 in the morning. Because I want to go close his window before I go to sleep. I'll do that. Oh, he's 17. He's about to be an adult. So here, the age for an adult is 18. Sean does not do Cash App. Yeah, the only reason I do Cash App is because that's how I send money to my son when he's out and about. And he's like, Mom, I'm hungry. I want to get food from here. So I send him the money. Otherwise, I wouldn't do Cash App either. It's very convenient. I forgot to do something, y'all. I'll do it tomorrow. wondering if I should go to sleep early or do I stay up late and sleep late. So I'm trying to think, what are my plans for tomorrow? Oh, my son is very determined that he is going to walk way faster than he was told. Much sooner than he was told. Which I'm glad he has that kind of an attitude and determination. And he does not want a wheelchair. Because I asked him, you know, they're not walkers, but they look like a walker and there's a seat for you to sit on. Usually older people have them. I asked him if he wanted one of those because upstairs, my home is not designed for handicap accessibility. So a wheelchair would not function in our home, if that makes sense. But I do think that little walker with wheels and chair would do better. And he's like, no, I do not want that. Sean says he's done it many times. Yes, a seat walker. Because I figured he could sit on it if he gets tired. He could use it to walk. He could prop up his knee while he's, you know what I mean. There's different options. But he said no. So I'm praying that, yes, he will also walk sooner than the doctor said. I'm trying to feed him good, organic, healthy, nutritious foods. I told him it would be best to fast so that his body is putting all its energy into healing instead of digesting and healing. But he's done a little bit of fasting. It's a foot injury, a leg injury. Now he's capable of doing everything else except stepping on that foot. So he has crutches right now. But he just prefers to stay in his room. Which I'm okay with that. You know, I'm just like, just make sure you're doing some kind of exercising and just not staying still. Hello, Nora? No, I'm not going to sing a song. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of people who have said, yeah. My brother is one of them. He had an accident and he wasn't wearing his seatbelt. So he was ejected from his car as it rolled. And he was unconscious for a few days. And then when he finally came to, he was like paralyzed kind of on one side of his body. And we couldn't really understand him when he would speak. And he got better a lot quicker than what was expected. So yes, I do believe in that. Oh yeah, this was, oh my goodness, how many years ago? This was before my son was born. About 20 years ago. But yeah, yes, I'm in Arizona. So I know for sure that God is good and God is great. My biggest concern, and when I sit and think about it, it really shouldn't, it should be a very small concern, is this is my son's senior year. So I was not sure how this would work with his school schedule. I was like, maybe he should just go online next semester. Just things, things to think about that we didn't have to think about until this injury. What, Sean? Oh my. Oh, that just sounds painful. Phil thinks I'm about 38. According to my son, I had him at a very old age, so no, I'm not 38. I'm older. Hello, 66. Hey, Eli, it's been a while. You're living with your brother. Oh, that's good. I hope everything is going well for you, Eli. Oh, the way you described that. Oh my. How fun. You be safe out there, Eli. Wear your seatbelt and be safe. Make sure you have like a flashlight or something. Oh, that sounds fun, Eli. Y'all, everything is funner when you have company. Door dashing probably would have been funner for me if my son would come with me, but he never wanted to. Um, I was thinking about picking up door dashing again, but I don't know. Maybe I will. I was told where to make money for door dashing, and it's not too far from here. Hey, Casanova, how are you? Oh, wow, that's crazy, Sean. See, my son, this is his last year. He was looking forward to playing baseball. This wasn't regular baseball season. This was just a baseball tournament that some of the baseball kids were doing for high school. And so now he's like, I don't think I'm going to play baseball when the season starts. I was like, son, I'm going to support if you want to or if you don't want to. It doesn't define who you are. Yes, it's nighttime over here too. That's why I'm saying be careful, Eli. I'm glad you're doing really good, Casanova. Yeah, you're going to be there for a long time, huh? Casanova, did you ever find a place to move to? Sean, were you in the Army, Navy, or something like that? Is my life on hold? Uh, no. I still got plans. The Lord has given me purpose. He gives me purpose every day. But I will say I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do in 2026. I need to pray on it. Um, because I know you're new here, Phil, but I went back to college. I already have my master's degree in business from before I had my son, right? I went to college, got that all situated before I had a child. But a few months ago, I decided to go back to college to study a different area of interest, a different field. And now I'm kind of wondering, do I continue on that path? Do I drop it? Do I pause it? Oh, I'm glad you're having fun. Oh, that's right. You said you did fall from the helicopter. I remember that. Hey, lady. Wow. Eli, remind me, how old are you? Or how young are you? I'm doing all right, lady. How are you? Eli, you're too young for a girlfriend. Okay, Eli, enjoy your night. Enjoy your night. Eli, you need to be have feelings over getting good grades in school, learning something, figuring out what you want to do with the rest of your life, and then worry about a girlfriend. Any new prospector in the horizon? Hello, Cashew. Yep, study them books. Mm-mm. Y'all, it doesn't matter what age you are. Relationships take a lot of time, and you have to have the right mindset to be in a relationship. Okay, that's good, Eli. Good. Good to hear. Okay, I think Phil is possibly asking if I have a boyfriend or a friend. Is that what you're asking, Phil? Um, all right, see ya. Since Phil is new here, y'all, I'm going to tell that part of my life. So, basically, my son's father was my first real relationship. We were engaged, we lived together, we decided to have a child together before getting married. I have no regrets about that, y'all. And then when we ended, when my son was very young, I dedicated my time to my son because I watch a lot of TV. I observe what goes on around me in my community. I did not want to have men coming in and out of my life and my son's life. So I did not even think about dating. Let's see. Hello, Nick. Hello, 6080. Until my son was like 9, 10 ish. And he gets in my car because I'm picking him up from school. And he's so excited, y'all. He has this big smile on his face. I remember. He's like, Mom, I think there is a dad you would like. I was like, what? I took that as a sign that my son wanted me to be in a relationship and find someone. So I did start dating apps because I live in a small city, y'all. There's not a lot of people here, choices. And so I dated a few. They were like first dates only because I knew. I knew what I was looking for. I knew the vibe, the energy. I was very attentive, aware, And so they were just like first dates only. I finally met someone. We dated for 5 years, but he was not for me. He was not for me. He was not for my son. Maybe I was for him. I don't know. But I'm the one that cut that off, and I've been single ever since. Am I looking? Do I want to find someone? Yes. But I'm not desperate to find anyone. You know? You know what I mean? You care about me, Nick. Okay. Let's see. What am I missing? What does Sean need? Yeah, Merry Christmas, whoever is passing through. Nick, since when do you talk like that? I'm not trying to find you a woman, Nick. You don't come on my channel regularly. I'm not trying to find someone for you. You don't put your picture up. I know pictures are not that important, but I don't know who the heck is on the other side of this comment, Nick. I think that makes sense. Eli is still here. Do you know what I mean? Like, why would I go out of my way to try to find Nick someone when he hardly ever comes on this channel? I don't know who he is. I don't know how to get a hold of him. It makes no sense to me. Oh yeah, what fun door dashing is. Is it cold, Eli, where you guys are at? All right, Lively is listening. Sean is trying to teach Eli. Okay, it's cool but warm at the same time. Eli is thankful for Sean trying to teach him. Bill says, I guess your name is Vanessa and speak Spanish. I am reading messages here. If it is incorrect, please let me know. Yep, my name is Vanessa. Eli, how are you in debt? Listen, I don't know if it says it in the Bible, but you really should not. Pretty sure it says it somewhere in the Bible. I don't think you should owe anyone anything. See, that was not a good reason. Wait a minute. He needs money for his transmitter. What? Oh, goodness. Y'all, this is a good live stream tonight. Casanova, are you still there? I know I briefly saw one message. No, I don't think he's there anymore. Eli, you know you need to be honest, right? That's the number one best thing to do, is be honest. And don't be a fool. Don't be tricked by people. Hello, Zanu. Phil is a mature man. How old are you, Phil? He deleted, okay. But Eli, why do you owe 50 to begin with? Did you ever explain that? Zanu, if you don't know English, this probably isn't the channel for you. Because I don't know what you're saying right there. Okay, Phil is 57. All right. Where do you live at, Phil? Liam, is Casanova single? I don't know if he's there, but he was when he first came to my channel. Then he was dating. And then he said he decided he was going to stay single, but I don't know where he's at this point in time. You know what I mean? Eli, you know you're speaking to Navy, so I can tell when people are like, oh, New York. That is way too far. Yeah. I don't believe in any kind of long distance relationship. It don't work for me. But I do wish you the best, Phil, wherever you are, in your area. Whoever comes on here knows, if you come on here regularly, you know that I do not want to be with anyone from another country. So you must be United States citizen born. You must live close to me and be in a certain age range, and of course, put God first. Those are my, I guess, highlight summary. Is that Casanova? Casanova, if you are there, are you single? I do like when Casanova comes on here, but he doesn't live close. Yeah, he lives too far too. Really, Sean? That's what you can see? I can't see that. No. I'm trying to remember. I think I have an image of what I want my husband to look like, but I have no idea. I have no idea what he will end up looking like. Yeah, this guy. Don't know what he's saying. That's good, Sean. Oh, if anybody has not been on, because I feel like I've not been on live streams like for a while. I went back to church. I'm going to two different churches right now. I'm gonna go to church tomorrow, y'all. I need to find out. Are they having church tomorrow? Yeah, I want to go to church tomorrow. And I don't know, I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm not trying to I had an idea of what was going to happen when I started going to church, but I'm just leaving that thought behind and I'm just going to church to enjoy an hour away from home. Sean is a good cook and his music is on point. Distance is not permanent if both parties are serious. That's true. But I want to see my person in person every day. uh, I guess we're friends, Nick. I mean, I'm here. I don't know where you be at, but I'm here. Yeah, I don't know, where have you been at, Nick? Like, where are you spending your time? Y'all, I do recall seeing this older lady get married. I want to say she got married in her mid 60s. She was married prior once. And so when she did get married in her mid 60s, she decided to celebrate her anniversary with her husband every month. She's like, "We don't know how many years we're going to have together." And that's what I'm feeling like. I'm at the point, because of my age, that when I finally do find my person and we get married, we're going to be celebrating our anniversary every month. It is going to be such a special thing too that does need celebrating often. Hello, Sam. Spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. Amen. Hey, Mohan. How are you? Okay, I need to sit differently because I was kind of sitting crooked and it's not working. Get out of the way. Okay. I'm trying to move. Sean says, "Listen, I'm the real deal and I one of the dudes that just sleeps around and I'm not hitting on you. We just having a conversation." Yeah, just a conversation. I'm glad you're doing good, Mohan. Mohan, do you ever not give me that compliment? Is that what you tell all of the ladies? You're not like the other guys? Liam says, bro, if I'm correct, you are in your mid-40s. You don't need to be celebrating every month after marriage. That is for young love. You have plenty of time to get married and live a normal marriage. Liam, are you calling me bro? I don't like that. I don't like that salutation. Remember to make it work. It is give and take, and I enjoy privacy. Yeah, it is a give and take. But sometimes when you're in a long distance relationship, which I have been, unfortunately, both of my relationships were long distance at some point, and it did not work. Thanks, Liam, for apologizing. You like my nose? Thank you. I don't even let my son call me bro. I'm like, excuse me, I am not your bro. I am your mother. I don't know why I do know why. It just seems disrespectful when I hear kids calling their mom or even their dad bro. But I let them do them, right? And I'm just quiet. Eli is back. Thank you for the like, Mohan. I'm going to go ahead and show that comment. Sorry, it was hidden. Sean can live where he wants. Eli is busy. Yeah, be careful when you drop that off. Hello, Steve. Do I have leather pants? No. Now, if I would like to own leather pants, but I don't think they would look good on me, so I'm not doing that. Mohan, this is not a dress. I don't really wear dresses. Hello, Samurai. Samurai? Okay, so your brother's sharing the money with you? That's good. Yeah, you see what I'm saying, Liam? Oh, that's good. That's good that you're earning money, Eli. Oh, goodness. Sean does not like when people call him bro as well. Yeah, it's okay for the kids to call each other that. Or even if, I don't know. I don't know how it is for older people. Eli, this is what I'm saying. This is why you should not have a girlfriend at a young age. You don't need this emotional drama. You don't need this, whatever you're going through, this mental drama. You don't need it. Just forget. Forget and move on. No, thank you, Phil. I am not into messaging anyone from my YouTube channel. Unless they are, like I said, in my same area. I would be open to meeting up. But I haven't found anyone. Robert. Hey, Robert J. I was wondering if you would be here. You think I look beautiful in red? Thank you. I simply said bro as a figure of speech. I simply know you from a YouTube channel. I didn't mean any offense by saying bro. I understand where you're coming from, Liam, but I just don't like that. Eli, please don't speak like that. I see your comment, but I am not showing it. Be very careful of what comes out of your mouth, Eli. Thank you. Oh, yo. So I'm wearing red because I'm trying to be festive, right? It's Christmas time. And I've got this blanket that's too hot for me to use. And it reminds me of a candy cane. And I was trying to enjoy my hot chocolate, but it's not that good. It's a Starbucks package with peppermint flavor. I'm not reading it out loud, Eli. Just know, be careful of what you say. Oh, yes, you're welcome, Phil. Thanks for coming on here. Yeah, this is not a dating app, you know? It's just a place for people to hang out. And that's really all it is. Yep, pray, 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 Eli. Hello, 7233. I'm doing well. How are you? Robert, I think you speak for yourself, but thank you. Eli enjoys my live stream. uh, yeah, you want someone to talk to. That's what we as humans all want is connection, right? Connection is important. And what better way than to find someone that you have more in common than not. Thank you, Robert J. It's been fun chatting tonight. How long have I been on here and how much longer? I need to pay attention to see when it's going to rain. So yeah, I was trying to enjoy hot cocoa and chill. But this is not very good chocolate. I might, okay, even though I don't work tomorrow, I might wake up really early just for the fun of it and go out to buy a hot chocolate and maybe a breakfast. Bring breakfast back home for my son. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Sometimes I just want to be a little extra because of the season, but not because I really need it. Very true, Robert J. It's nice when you can connect with someone. Okay, Eli met a friend named Dakota. Um, Hi Alex. If I know, is Smashing Pumpkins a music group? I recognize the name, but no, I didn't listen to their music. Yes, Robert J., thank you for your comments. Thank you for your support. Okay, Eli, I don't know what is going on with you crying and dating some asking to date someone. See, you don't need to be crying over a girl at your age. You don't need to. Nope. I'll tell you what, y'all. If I saw my son crying over a girl, I would probably slap some sense into him. Well, it's good that Sean and Liam are having a conversation. I'm like the woman in the red dress. Oh, wow. Eli, it was lies. Because if it was real, you'd still be with her. So just keep it moving, Eli. uh yeah, that was not real at all, Eli. You're too young. My son, he was probably a sophomore, and he told me that one of his friends was in class crying over a girl. And he said he wanted to laugh at him. I don't know what his reaction was, but I was like, "Son, please don't be that guy. Don't be that kid crying over a girl at your age. That's ridiculous, Eli. It really is. I'm going to be honest with you. It's really ridiculous." Sean, remind me, like, what is your part in those movies? Like, what do you do? Liam, but did that happen when you were 14 years old? Because that's how old Eli is. That's how young he is. He's 14. Robert J says that's why he's been single. Okay, is that music, Sean? Yeah, it's gonna happen, right? Unfortunately, it'll probably happen to everyone at least once. I'm trying to think. Um, yeah, it would probably happen at least once. Good for you, Robert J. Yeah, you have to love yourself. This is what I think, okay? You have to love yourself before you go and try to love somebody else. Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking that meant, Sean. Pretty cool. Hey, Lime, thank you for the happy birthday. Yeah, this is my birthday month. It was interesting. Y'all, I really wanted, okay, so work, I celebrated my birthday with my work people, not on my birthday. It was before my birthday. And I enjoyed some birthday cake. And then my family celebrated my birthday. It was not my birthday, but they decided to choose a day to celebrate me with some cupcakes, and they were good. But y'all, I have been craving a birthday cake still. But we are going to be eating a good cake tomorrow, so that should take away my, what is it called? When you want something to eat. Craving. Hello, VB. Sean says it's the Trinity, and Robert says happy birthday, Vanessa. Actors, directors, scorers. I do think that music is such a big part of determining if a movie will do good or not. Anybody agree with me? Music makes everything better. But you know what? I'm pretty sure I told you all this, but I'm going to say it again. When my mother passed away 10 years ago, which, if you've ever lost your mother or anybody really close, you just never forget them. They're in your daily thoughts. It took me years to listen to music again because music was such a huge part of my childhood. We were always listening to Mexican music all the time. When my mom was cleaning the house, when my dad was cleaning the yard, they'd go out dancing every Friday, every Saturday. And then when I was of age, I could go with them. My dad would sing. Oh, it took years. But music is so beautiful. It can take you back to a memory. You know, it could take you back to a certain place, a certain time. Um, Eli is back. Eli, do you have your earphones on or something like that? And then, okay, y'all, another thing that happened, and it made me not want to watch certain shows, I couldn't listen to certain music, was when it ended with my son's father and I. I could not listen to, I'm just going to tell y'all, I couldn't listen to Adele, her songs, because that was like our music language was Adele. And I remember watching Heartland. Is that what it's called? It's a show. I think it takes place in Canada where this girl trains horses. And I was watching that show during the time that we were separating, breaking up, whatever you want to call it. And I couldn't watch it. But now as soon as I became healed, I could listen to Adele music again without any sadness. I could watch Heartland and enjoy it. Music soothes the savage beast. Okay, Eli is listening through his earphones. Well, this was a while ago, Eli. This was like 10 years ago. I don't even listen to music, really, to be quite honest. Right now, I'm listening to Christmas music. And I do listen to Christian music, but I don't really listen to music in general. It's food for thought. You are what you eat. Eli is gone again. Music controls the world? I don't know about that. I wouldn't go that far, Sean. But it is helpful for movies. It is, it breaks awkwardness when you're going to watch a game. But I don't think it controls the world. I would disagree with that. But the beautiful thing is there's so much different kinds of genres that someone can connect to. Like, not everybody would be a Michael Jackson fan, but they could connect with a different type of music. Hi, Amber. No, I don't need a moderator. Yo, my son is up and playing games with his friends. And that is the best music to my ears, is hearing my son. Well, for me, Christmas is in 25, in about 27 hours is when I celebrate Christmas. Oh my goodness, that's to break it down into hours is crazy. 27 hours. Hey, Yuna. Oh, okay, so Christmas is tomorrow for you. Yeah, technically, I guess you can say it's in 2 days for us, but if I break it into hours, because we celebrate at midnight, right? We stay up late and wait for midnight. We don't sleep and then celebrate in the morning. Oh, goodness. Joss Stone. Huh. I'll have to listen to that, Robert. You know what name did you have? Because no, I don't remember you. Let me see if I remember you by your picture. Hold on. Oh, now rain has moved to 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay. No, you're not. I don't even know if I'm saying your name right, but I don't remember you either by your picture. This blanket is making me hot, y'all. I need to take that blanket off. Okay, I'm glad I'm saying your name right, but I am so sorry I don't remember you. Hey, whoever is passing through, I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. May you be blessed with family, with love, with friends, with food, um, and maybe a gift. But y'all, since I grew up in a family that makes tamales, one tamale is all the gift I need. That's cool, you know. Hey, Riley. Welcome to my live stream. Sure, you can ask whatever you want. I don't know why, but your comment got hidden. I'm just going to leave it hidden. Robert says, I like Morgan James. Call my name. I'm going to have to look that song up too, Robert, because I don't know what it sounds like. Riley, are you a girl or a guy? I'm sure there's a YouTube tutorial for you to go check out. I'm sure there's plenty. Plenty for you. Yeah, you should go look at some YouTube tutorials for a high ponytail. Okay, this is really weird. Uh, all right, y'all, who is still here? Because I'm starting to get bored. I'm starting to get bored on this live stream. Actually, what was I going to do before I came on here? Okay, Robert, I know who Jennifer Hudson is, but I don't think I've listened to that song. We must have a very different style of music. A very different taste in music. You know what? Like the last time I really remember listening to music and knowing not actors, singers, their names, the song names was probably in my early 20s. Once I became a mother, everything was about watching kid shows, listening to music for kids, or just nothing at all and just enjoying my time with my son. So I kind of lost a lot of music. You know what I mean? Between there. What do I like? I like a lot of Spanish music genres. In English, I like a lot of country music, a lot, a lot of Christian music, but I'm not too familiar with the names. Not like I used to be when I was younger. I just listen and I'm like, oh, I like that song, but I don't need to be all exact and know who sings this. What is their name? What is the song name? Um, yeah, because the older I get, the closer I get to God, the less I care about music. I do like orchestra type, symphony type music where there is no words, it's just instruments. Like violins playing, pianos playing, or an orchestra. See, I know who Usher is, but did I listen to that song? I don't remember. Now, I do listen to my son's music because he plays it, when we're at home. He'll play it when we're in the car. So I'm somewhat aware of the music he listens to. Like articulate to. I like a cumbia. It doesn't matter who sings, what the words are. If it's got that cumbia rhythm, it just makes you want to dance. I like mariachi music because for me that's very soulful singing. When I hear a grito, when I hear a mariachi song, I like older country music, like, let me see, who did I used to listen to? Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, Rascal Flatts, Brooks and Dunn, George Strait, Garth Brooks, that type of country. And now for Christian music, what my most favorite, it's titled I Speak Jesus. I use that a lot in my shorts. I haven't recently, but I do like that one the most. I like JC or Jackie. How does she pronounce her name? It's Jaci Velasquez. She sings Christian music in English and Spanish. I like almost all of her songs. Robert says Aretha Franklin, Respect is a good song. Hey Tara! I think I've heard at least one of Lauren's songs. I don't know why. Usually I only like one song from every singer. It's like a one-hit wonder from them for me. Just because I like one song doesn't mean I'm gonna like all of their songs. It's a feeling. It's all about how does that song make me feel, the words, the rhythm, the music. I get all into it. Like, I overcomplicate things, y'all. I overthink. Tara, how's it going? How was your day? Tara had a really awesome short. I was looking at it. Tara, you was getting it. You were dancing. I don't remember what song it was. I was laughing because I believe you were in your bathroom. And I was like, look at Tara. She's probably looking at herself in the mirror and thinking, I got it. Hey, Leon. Oh, you just got done with cooking. Yes, I like to dance at home. I I be thinking I got the moves. I'm doing good, Leon. How are you? And okay, so I am not too crazy over listening to slow songs because I don't got no one to slow dance with. So try to stay away from the slow songs. You know what I mean? The slow love songs. Speaking of Grease, I do like the music in the Grease movie. I have the soundtrack. Rock with you. I like a lot of Michael Jackson music. Leon wants to know where I am from. I am from the USA. Hello, OON. Who is we? I think you're just talking for. You should. This is what I think, y'all. I don't think you should ever talk for anyone but yourself. There should never be we in your comment. Yes, Olivia Newton and John. All of their music was good in that movie. Liam says it's pretty good. I have that movie and I have the sound. Do I have the soundtrack? I believe I purchased a movie, the Grease movie. It had the whole playlist book in it. Like you could read all the parts. And I think it came with the music soundtrack. I've got chills, they're multiplying. Oh, yeah. Yes. Y'all, I used to think I was like Olivia's character, the good girl, and I wanted the bad boy when I was in high school. Robert likes music. Tara, I try. When I'm in the mood, I try to sing. Y'all, I'll be in here in my room by myself, recording myself singing. Oh my goodness. And then I listen to it and I'm like, okay, I need to fix this. You like my hair right now? It is kind of a style that I'm liking. I've done it a few times this week. Although it is kind of messed up now, that's the end of the day. but it looked better earlier today. One time, my son, for his birthday, I think it was when he turned 8 or 7. When he turned 8 years old, I had a birthday party for him and we did karaoke. That was so fun. I should do that again. I need to do that again. That was so fun. Thank you, Robert. Oh, thank you, Tara. You're beautiful too. Y'all go check out Tara's channel. She is awesome. Okay, what was I saying, y'all? I can't remember. Guess it was not important. Oh, you're welcome, Tara. Oh, karaoke. I definitely need to have a karaoke night. You know what? I know what I'm going to. Yes, karaoke. Thank you. I am definitely going to have a karaoke night again. That was so fun. And you don't need anything. All you need is a TV that, if it's a smart TV, then you just pull up like YouTube. Thank goodness for YouTube. And pull up a song. I don't remember how I did it when I was. I think I had an actual karaoke CD back then. But now you don't need to. Oh no, not a live karaoke. I would need participants. I don't think anyone would participate. It would just be, or do you mean when I have a get together, but do it live? Yeah, I would probably. I don't know if my people would agree to that, but it would be worth an ask. Definitely. Tara, did you used to come onto my channel like a year ago? Did you start coming on here? For some reason, I want to say you did. But then you had stopped showing up, and now you're here more often. Oh, I know the song you're talking about, Robert. Okay, yes. I was like, because YouTube names changed. It went to the unique name. And so I was like, I think she used to come on here when I used to get ready in the morning. But then I stopped doing that. So yeah, because I like to remember y'all if you come back. Especially if you're here often. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Yeah, because earlier this year, I was doing a get ready with me live, and it would be quick, like 15, 20 minutes. And then I would end, and then I would go do my Bible time, and then I would get to work. Yeah, I totally understand. There's a season for, you know, to come on to a live stream. There's a season to be quiet. There's a season to go out. Oh, thank you, Tara. You are one of the reasons I come on here. Because sometimes I wonder, should I come on? Should I do a live stream? But then I remember, even if it's just one person that needs my company, or whatever the situation may be, I'm like, that's enough. One person. I know. Robert J, are you still here, or is it too late for you? I know Robert shows up almost every live, which I appreciate him. Aw, that is so awesome, Tara. Hey, Terrence. Robert J is still here. There's something different about doing a live versus doing a video versus doing a short. Um, type that name exactly as it is, Liam, and then search for the Tara _love _76, and you should be able to find her channel. Hey, James. Robert, what does that have to do with anything right now? I'm going to delete it. I don't know where that came from. Hello, interview. Thank you, Robert J. I'm like, that was so random and not important. Overall, Robert J., you should know that I believe I am wonderful because that is how the Lord made me. And y'all, I'm hoping my son, I need to remind him, he still remembers that he is wonderfully made. He's just feeling really down right now, you know? Eli is back. Oh my. I just now looked at Interview's picture and it is scary. Yeah, I get you're trying to be creative and having a game on here, but no, I don't want to participate. Thank you, Robert J. Thank you so much. I appreciate your prayers and your kind words. Y'all, my son is already making new plans. I'm so happy. No, ladybugs I actually enjoy. I really like ladybugs. As a matter of fact, I had done a short with a ladybug in it because one day I was at work and I randomly looked down and there was a ladybug. And I was like, I have not seen a ladybug since I was like a little kid. They're very rare to find where I'm at nowadays. Okay. I am not going to show your comment, Eli. It went into hiding and it can stay there. Okay, y'all. I think I'm going to end here. My phone device is going low. I'm gonna go check on my child. Um, but thank you so much for hanging out with me, y'all. I was here for over 2 hours. This was fun. This was entertaining. Thank you for keeping me company. Hope you'll have a beautiful, blessed rest of your day. I hope you have a Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Peace be with you. Know that Jesus Christ loves you the most. And I hope to see y'all next time. Later.